Hello everybody and welcome to Daytona International Speedway 2013 GarageCam on the new NASCAR.com. GarageCam presented by Miller Lite here from Daytona. Welcome to the garage area and welcome everybody to the 2013 NASCAR season. I'll tell you what, there is a lot of excitement brewing in this garage area. Of course, we are a half an hour away from the first practice of the season. This is the first practice for the Sprint Unlimited. Yes, the newly renamed Sprint Unlimited. You old-timers might know it as the Busch Clash or the Shootout or whatever, but hey, the Sprint folks behind this race, and this guy right here will be in it. The number 32 car of Texas, Terry Labonte, in this Frankie Stoddard prepared number 32. Let's take a walk through this garage, a very spread out garage because only 19 cars are going to be in this Sprint Unlimited field. It will be one heck of a race, a showdown, a shootout. Let's look at the interactive chat room. If you're new to NASCAR.com, GarageCam on the right-hand side. You see that chat room there? Hop in because this show is for you guys, the fans. Hop in, tell us who you are, where you're from, and what you want to see here on NASCAR.com. Buckle in and get ready because this will be a good show. You see all these cars right here? Not all these cars are in the Sprint Unlimited. These are Daytona 500 cars getting prepped for tomorrow's first practice for the Great American Race. Let's see, who was the first person in the interactive garage today? Producer Matt Strickard alongside of us with our Sprint tablet. I believe it was MLB. MLB from York, Pennsylvania, wants to see Clint Boyer. Clint Boyer actually not in this Sprint Unlimited, did not qualify for this event. Of course, you've had to had a pole. He did not achieve that last year. Here's a guy who is in the Sprint Unlimited, Juan Pablo Montoya. This car right here is his Sprint Unlimited car. The car that's just inside here that you see being worked on, just pushed back from technical inspection, is their Daytona 500 piece, the Chevrolet, the Target Chevrolet. Juan Pablo is actually climbing out of this car right now, just getting himself comfortable inside the seat of this number 42 car. Gonzo helping him, of course. Juan Pablo, what's up, man?
How you doing?
You having a good day?
Absolutely.
Everybody in a great mood here at Daytona because we're back at the racetrack. Let's take you on to the other side of the garage area here. A little bit of a long stroll for you, but we'll go by one of two main inspection areas for NASCAR. Right now, Travis Quapple's Burger King car. Let's go see this Emily Wedelich. You would like to see. Well, actually, you just said, welcome back, GarageCam. Well, Emily, welcome back to you. We've seen you on this show before. A lot of loyal fans of this sport, of course, NASCAR, and a lot of loyal fans of GarageCam. And it's great to be back here on a beautiful sunny day here. Let's paint the picture for you. Crews prepping. It's been a busy day here. Although we haven't had action on the track yet as far as NASCAR is concerned, these crews have been working their butt off all day on their Daytona 500 cars and their shootout cars. Welcome to the other side of the NASCAR garage here. You can see that sun starting to drop in that sky. And there is Casey Kane's car underneath the cover right now, up on jack stands. Christine Curley. Hi, Christine. Jimmie Johnson's PR girl. And here's the top two guys in points for last year with the number one spot in the pits this year. Brad Keselowski in the Miller Lite Blue Deuce. And right here, the number 15 of Clint Boyer. They are not in this Sprint Unlimited. A very unique race set by pole positions from last year. Of course, Brad Keselowski, the series champion, not in this race. So that's pretty unusual. But hey, that's what this race format is all about too. It is unusual, to say the least. Well, this is where Keselowski's car would be the Miller Lite Ford, almost said Dodge. because, of course, Penske Racing switching over from Dodge to Ford this year. One of the many changes here this year. So much excitement in this garage, and one of the big things is because of this Generation 6 car. It is beautiful. Adam Miller, I want to see all the drivers from this great state of California. Here it is, California's Jimmie Johnson. The Lowe's car. Check out this paint scheme here for the Sprint Unlimited. Kind of a creamy, mustardy look for Jimmie Johnson. What do you fans think? You guys think it's a mustard or a cream? We're trying to decide this today. We know the crew guys have kind of yellow, and Jimmie Johnson inside his car there with a black and yellow. See if you can get a better look at the 5-time NASCAR champ. Making him comfortable inside the cockpit of this Generation 6 Hendrick Motorsports Lowe's Chevrolet. Annabeth Benke, Wisconsin. You want to see Casey Kane. Well, we showed you the car under wraps over there, and that's the Daytona 500 car. Well, this is the shootout car, the Sprint Unlimited car for Casey Kane. Check out that paint scheme. It is pretty unique. And the number 16 car will scoot by this Chevrolet here. Hey, folks, you know, we're talking about this Gen 6 car. Look at the front of this thing. The new cars are spectacular. Whether it's a Chevrolet, whether it's a Ford, whether it's a Toyota, these cars look more like the cars that you see on the street, and they are quite spectacular. Speaking of spectacular, here is the Ford of Greg Biffle. Look at the nose of this car right here that Greg Biffle has. And there is the Biff himself.
He died on Thursday last week.
Having a chat with some local news reporters here. What's up, Nancy? Nancy Padula, PR extraordinaire. We have to show you. If we're going to mention her, we have to show her here live on GarageCam. You know, this is a show, folks, if you've never seen it, it's wide open. You never know what you're going to see on GarageCam because it's free format, half an hour roving camera, and we're going to have some fun. Well, there is the number 16 crew working on the car, getting this car ready for the first unlimited practice. Denny Hamlin's number 11 car right here. Denny Hamlin, of course, winning in his first attempt at the Sprint Unlimited, 2006. Denny Hamlin's big win. Sloth Fingers, woohoo, it's back. NASCAR ready to roll. Hey, Matt, show us some Kevin Harvick, please. Well, guess what? We're going to go right over there right now. We'll come back, maybe see if the Biff is around to talk. But let's pass by Ricky Stenhouse's Best Buy car, and there is Kevin Harvick standing in his garage, talking to crew chief Gil Martin. Harvick, new paint scheme, new Generation 6 car, new fire suit, a lot of new over here. I'll tell you what, look at that car right there. You want to talk about a nifty paint scheme right there. There's Harvick and Gil Martin walking around to the other side of the car. And here is the Best Buy number 17. Yes, the number 17, folks, not Matt Kenseth this year. The Best Buy colors will be driven by young Ricky Stenhouse. You see this yellow stripe, which is kind of hidden because it's on yellow. Yellow stripe, the rookie effort for the champion of the NASCAR Nationwide Series, the two-time champion of the Nationwide Series, Ricky Stenhouse. See if we can walk over here. And show you these cars. I think Jimmie Johnson just stepped out of his car. Let's walk over here, see if we can maybe run into Jimmie.
Let's just keep doing it. It's hard for the right place.
Jimmie sizing up the competition. Man, he's got a lot of photographers around him. A lot of photographers shooting this new look scheme. Jimmie Johnson. What's up, buddy?
Talking to yourself again?
Yeah, I always love talking to myself, but I actually love talking to you. And this new paint scheme, pretty cool. Have you determined whether it's cream, mustard? I kind of want to know from your
She
take.
was just talking about how much she loves it, so you should ask her. Ask Christine
It's
clearly.
Daytona yellow. Did you not read your preview?
Really?
Yes.
So it's like the muscle car color.
It is.
That is awesome.
Daytona yellow.
So how much fun are you having? You ready to go?
I'm tired of standing around, ready to
Me
go.
too.
I'm sure we all are. But Saturday night's going to be fun. A good race on our hands. And then another long week until we have the 500. But excited to be at the track. Oh, they've been calling me Mr. Sprint Cup, but now they've changed their yellow a little bit, so I don't necessarily match. So Miss Sprint Cup's walking up behind you.
And yeah,
They've
they
been calling
changed
me
your
Mr.
yellow.
Sprint Cup.
Mr. Sprint
I know, my
Cup.
guy's like, hey, Mr. Sprint Cup.
I like it. All right.
Well, we'll let Jimmie Johnson get to work here. He's going to hop behind his car. And hey, there is Miss Sprint Cup. This is the Sprint Unlimited. So we have to ask you, okay, for the
Okay.
fans at home watching live on GarageCam, first of all, we need to...
This is Brooke,
Hi.
the new
Brooke.
Miss Sprint Cup.
Yes.
Everyone's watching live.
Oh, hi everyone. Enjoy the race tomorrow.
Well, we have to ask you, tell us about this format here, because the fans determine the format, and
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
still
yeah.
things to be determined.
Yes, you're
So much
right.
is still up for
So we're gonna have a
information.
20-lap shootout at the end, and the cool part is you fans can vote all the way throughout the race. So we got 3 more categories. We have the pit stop. Are we gonna have them do no pit stop, 2 tires or 4 tires? Are we gonna have an elimination? No elimination, 2, 4, or 6 cars, and then of course the fire suits. I'm wearing one choice.
Most
Brooke is
important
wearing the
part.
other, and Kim is wearing one. So
Yes.
if you have NASCAR Mobile, download it. Votes count as double on the app, so it's easy.
It's so easy. Or NASCAR.com/SprintUnlimited.
Yes.
You know, there's 2 options, so you really no excuses.
No excuses, that's right, in
Yes.
the Unlimited.
Yes.
Unlimited. Vote now, vote often.
All right, we'll see you
fun.
guys later.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. And of course, this is an unlimited race here, which means it's wide open. There's no points involved in this race. That's what makes it so much fun, especially for the fans. And now the fans have a say in the format of the race. Here's Greg Biffle. See if we can get in there real quick live here on GarageCam with Greg. Talking with a reporter here in that 3M Ford. Beautiful front end of this car right here. You see right here the crew putting in the right side window of that car, getting it ready. I'll tell you what, you look down the right side of this car, right there in the back, you see that little shelf right there? Pretty unique looking car right here. Some nuances. What's up, Biff?
It'll make less of a difference here than a lot of other tracks, but it will be a little bit faster.
Greg having a good time here with some audio people, TV
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
A lot of conversations here, Biff, but I know you're just looking forward to getting in that 3M Ford.
I am looking forward to it. A lot has led up to this, you know, and so it's pretty exciting that we're going to get going here real quick.
How's your off season?
My off season was good. I got to go to the desert and play a little bit a couple weeks ago.
Sandbar.
That was fun, but now it's time to get back to work.
That's the fun part.
That's right.
All right, man. Have a good time.
Thank you.
Enjoy yourself. We'll see you all year, buddy. Number 16 car of Greg Biffle, ready to get back into his car. It's been a long time since we've been in the cars in Homestead. Yes, there's been testing, but there is nothing like a race weekend as Scott Speed's car gets pushed to technical inspection. Look at that right there. The sun dropping low here at Daytona International. An exciting time to be here. Folks, if you're watching this at home, you need to get yourself to one of these NASCAR races because they are so exciting to see in person. But hey, if you can't, we love having you here on GarageCam. Richard Ross anxiously awaiting from the Midwest the sound of thunder and the number 88 car. Hey, Nathan Regenberg, any chance Cal Naughton Jr. is at the track today? Well, the Magic Man. Now you see him. Hey, there's Alan Cavano with NASCAR.com. The Magic Man, Cal Naughton. I have not seen Cal Naughton at the track today. By the way, that was Alan Cavano, new reporter on NASCAR.com, the new NASCAR.com. Hope you guys like the new site look. Here we go. Here's a guy who knows how to win here in the Sprint Unlimited, and that is Tony Stewart's car. The Mobile One Chevrolet Stewart Haas Racing. Tracker and Bass Pro Shops on board. There's Steve Addington walking to the back of the car right there. There's the number 14. Let's look at some of the comments you guys are giving. Hobbs, 14. Is it just me, or do all these cars look shinier this season? I think so. Everybody's got them all shined up and ready to go. And speaking of ready to go and all shined up, there is Jeff Gordon climbing in behind the wheel of his number 24. Gordon, another guy who won the Sprint Unlimited on his first attempt. I believe that was 1994. Let's see, Jeff Gordon says Christopher Schultz. Well, there you go. Hey, Martin Truex Jr. over here. There's Truex and Speed TV's Rutledge Wood. Oh my God, it's Rutledge Wood and Martin Truex.
Dillner. That's the Matt Dillner.
No, it's Cam guy.
The infamous.
He's going to wear my hat. Here we go.
That's a good look.
I think Truex looks better in my hat.
I'll wear it.
Yeah, I'll wear your hat then.
How you like it? You like that?
Truex,
You look really sharp.
you either look like a really old-time driver or you're going to take somebody for a taxi cab ride.
Yeah.
So, Martin, you having a good day today? I know we're all anxious to get in the car.
Yeah, we're ready. I think it sounds to me like everybody's gonna play a little bit safe this afternoon. You know, we want to race this car tomorrow night, so it's we tested it. It was really fast, and we're out there to make a few laps and ready to go race tomorrow night. Pumped about it.
All right, bud. We'll have a good time out there.
You got it.
All right, Martin
Appreciate
Truex Jr. and, of course, Rutledge Wood, our buddy right there. Great to see him, as always. And, hey, we had a lot of requests coming in for this guy right here, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Pretty sure a two-time winner of this event. Hey, I'm not stat guy, I'm cam guy. Here is Dale Earnhardt Jr., the Kannapolis, North Carolina driver. Oh, the cross flags are out halfway through GarageCam here on NASCAR.com. South Georgia. Jason Maxwell wants to see the 88 car. Well, there it is. I know there's a lot of requests for this car. And look at this beautiful paint scheme. I kind of like it. Old school. The National Guard number 88 here. And here is Truex's paint scheme. We saw Martin, but, you know, hey, we got to show you his car, too. There's the Napa Toyota looking pretty spiffy. And, yes, there's a lot of shine on these cars, as you can see. This Toyota Camry front end here will bring you around to the side here of this car. Look at the shelf. This is what we were talking about. The squared off part of the car at the back. It's very, very good looking. And there is Ryan Truex standing here. Going to take in some practice and watch his brother at work. And there is Martin Truex with crew chief Chad Johnston. Second year for this duo. Tell you what, they made the chase last year, and Michael Waltrip Racing really turned some heads. Jeff Gordon adjusting the mirrors in his number 24 Drive to End Hunger Chevrolet. Well, it's gone from a very casual garage to a very busy one. The media, everybody is here right now. And it's bright. There you go. That sun is dropping down low. Brandon Lenderos. I want to see the defending race winner, Kyle Busch. Well, if you talk about excitement, look no further than last year's Sprint Unlimited. That was one of the most exciting finishes in the history of NASCAR. Yes, this is not a points race, but anybody who is down here will never forget the finish of that race. The closest margin in history was that race. Kyle Busch beating Tony Stewart. The sparks were flying as he hit the apron. You want to talk about a finish? That's the epitome of a finish right there. What's up, KB? Having fun? I bet you're ready to just get in this darn thing and get it going.
It's been long enough, right? About time to get going.
I don't like waiting around either.
No, none of us do. It's time to roll.
Hey, everybody talk about that finish last year.
Yeah.
One of the highlights of your career as far as, you know, that excitement, you know, that type of finish?
It's not one that I try to do every time, but we made a show out of it at least. So it was fun, it was exciting, and, you know, just proud of the fact that we were able to come back and still win the thing with a little beat-up race car.
Oh yeah, that was the KB show, and this is
Right.
the KB's car right here, the number 18, the Candy Ride right there, the M&M Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. Kyle Busch going to be busy boy this year in the Nationwide Series as well in his Monster Energy Toyota. Hey, look who's over here. The guy who's raced in this race 23 times. It's going to be attempt number 24 for Mark Martin. When he takes the green flag of the Sprint Unlimited, it'll be his 24th, which will break Bill Elliott's record as far as the most attempts, the most starts in the Sprint Unlimited. I believe Mark's first attempt was 1982, back when it was the Busch Clash, and there is the Aaron's Dream Machine number 55 with Mark on board. Hey folks, here's the number 99 car, the Fastenal Ford. Take a look at this nose. Those look like, just like the cars you're going to see on the street. And there is Mr. Carl Edwards. CJ Hallett, was it Carol Hallett, that wanted to see?
What's up, Matt?
What's up there, Carl Edwards?
How are you doing?
I am doing excellent. This is the last time anybody gets to ask you this, but how was your off season?
Well, it was good, fine, kind of tame until I heard about Danica and Ricky, and then it just went crazy.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I had to just bring that up because that's what everybody's talking about. But it's been good. I've been having some fun getting to know Jimmy Finnig and the guys here. Everybody's been working really hard. We got fast cars, and I'm just ready to go racing. So tomorrow night cannot come fast enough. I'm excited.
That's cool. You enjoy some good family time, but hey,
Yes.
now the task at hand, getting these new Generation 6 cars, and they certainly look amazing, don't
Yes,
they?
they look way neater. It's like you're out there on the track. It feels like a video game or something. It's like, well, this is just like NASCAR, but it looks really cool. So we're having a little bit of fun with the cars, and I just hope we don't wreck this thing before the race, because the testing was a little crazy. So.
All right, well, go out there and try to have some fun. Carl Edwards, thanks for talking to us on NASCAR.com. GarageCam, there's that number 99 Fastenal Ford right there. Give you another look at this car for all you Carl Edwards fans out there on GarageCam. And there is Mark Martin's number 55 car. Let's go back outside here because we got some cars lined up here. There is Kurt Busch's car, the number 78. Of course, 2 years in a row, this race has been won by a Busch brother. Let's see if anybody else can snap that streak. Talking about family ties, a guy who was just inducted into the Hall of Fame, Buck Baker, his son, Buddy Baker, one of my favorites in NASCAR, one of the greatest storytellers in the sport, won this race for the first time in 1979. So a rich history here, the Sprint Unlimited. Joey Logano's new ride, the Connecticut native, the number 22 Pennzoil Shell car, spotter Tab Boyd getting himself adjusted on top of the roof right now. Kristen Black would be a dream to be here, but I live in Scotland. Well, I'll tell you what. Watch it on GarageCam, watch it on Speed. Hey, Slugger Labby likes to look at this Sprint tablet.
Everybody's got notes around here.
Yeah, we get to see what the fans, see our notes, but we get
have
to
the
see
same
what the
product
fans
from
want.
Sprint.
You got the same
Same
tablet?
product. Yep.
So how are you doing,
Good
man?
stuff. Doing great. Happy to be here.
Do you have any gray hairs or
No, I don't turn gray. They fall out.
They just fall
yeah,
out?
Look, see the receding hair.
It's been a busy off season for y'all, hasn't
It
it?
hasn't been bad.
No?
No, it's like any other one. Are you serious? It's been
All right.
crazy.
That's Slugger Labby, the crew chief of this car right here. Paul Menard's number 27 car, having some fun with us. And there's Joey Logano's ride. Well, let's pop in here. Because the ride Joey Logano vacated, the Joe Gibbs entry, is right here. Driven this year, none other than Matt Kenseth. And you can hear those blowers drying the track right now, actually getting some of the dust off of it here on this beautiful day. There is Kenseth strapping behind the wheel of this Dollar General number 20. Crew chief right there helping him out, Jason Ratcliffe. This should be a pretty interesting duo right here to see how quick this team gels. This is the first time for Matt Kenseth going to a new team like this. He's been in that Roush family for a long time. First time in the Toyota as well. Ford Malone, unlimited vote Now vote often, Miss Sprint Cup. All right, well, you heard that from Miss Sprint Cup. You can vote now, and if you vote on the app, it counts as 2 votes. That's pretty cool. 2 for 1 special. Here is the Ford of Marcus Ambrose. He's got the visor down, ready to go. Check this out over here. Here's Jeff Burton's number 31 ride. And back in black over here for Eric Amarola in the number 43 car. Todd Parrott, crew chief right there, walking into the garage area as young Eric straps into his car. Let's see if we can get you a look at that. Okay, as we zoom in here on Eric Amarola, how can we not look at this? It's a Smithfield Bacon pig. It's a flying pig. Hey, the cars are rolling out onto the track. Folks, turn up your speakers right now because the season is starting. The first practice, the first official practice here at Daytona International Speedway is just moments away. These cars getting on the track for the first time here at Daytona, officially for the Sprint Unlimited. I'll tell you, there's some nervous crews, some nervous spotters, some nervous drivers. They haven't had much draft experience in these cars, so this practice session is going to be very, very important. Joey Logano right there pulling out onto the track. A lot of teams saying that they might not run the second session because they're really worried about wrecking these race cars, because if they happen to wreck this race car, they have to go to their backup car, which would be the backup to their Daytona 500 entry. Carl Edwards rolling by. The number 42 of Juan Pablo Montoya. And here is Kurt Busch rolling out. So yeah, right now a little bit of tension. The crew chiefs getting on top of their pit boxes as we speak. Media people, crew people in throngs getting to where they can see this action, because we're anticipating a good amount of cars on the track for some draft practice. The last time these cars were hooked up in a draft at Daytona was during testing, and that was disastrous. A big wreck here at Daytona. Will it happen again? A lot of these teams hope it will not. It should be interesting. Make sure you tune in to Speed Channel live for this practice session. Make sure you watch the Sprint Unlimited. It'll be 8 p.m. on Fox. And I'll tell you what, this format is going to be exciting. 30 laps, 25 laps, and finished off with a 20-lap shootout. This should be amazing. Folks, thank you for joining us live on the first Garage Cam of the season. I'm your host, Matthew Dillner, a.k.a. Cam Guy. Love having you on NASCAR.com. Make sure you tune in next Friday when we see all of the cars that will be involved in the Daytona 500 here at Daytona International Speedway, including this Wood Brothers Ford number 21. Trevor Bayne, a Daytona 500 champion. Folks, live from Daytona International Speedway. Until next time, we'll see you at the races.